Hi, I'm Karina Gardner, and today I'm going to show you how to put together my best bunny house. This is available in my Silhouette shop as well as my Karina Gardner shop, so that's at karinagardner.com. This house is darling, perfect for springtime. It has a opening in the bottom for a like an electric tea light if you'd like to place one under there to illuminate it at night. So let's get started making this. Let's get started here. You are going to have a lot of pieces that look like this. It's gonna look a little crazier than this though, because I've gone ahead and I've glued on many of my pieces. And so because you aren't going to, you're gonna do all of this, I'm gonna do the front of this bunny house with you. And then once I do that with you, you're gonna easily be able to put out all your other pieces. Now I've given you 4 bunnies. You can do more if you would like. You can also add more of these grass pieces if you want to the upper part of the house, or you can do it like me. I've kept it kind of clean. The cutting actually is very easy on this house. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about this. Now, there's a big fat hole right here, okay? And the reason is so that you can fit a tea light, if you would like, into this thing, because this is the bottom of the house. So you have the bottom of the house, which are these 4 pieces, and then you have the top, which are the roof pieces, and you'll see that these long, skinny pieces belong to that, okay? So as long as you can separate it out, you should be fine. And the other thing that you need to worry about is just the number of tulips cut. I've given you a lot of these, and I've tried to make it very smart. So for example, you'll see here's my green piece right here. And what I've done is I've made it so the tulip part you just glue to the top. That was on purpose because these are skinny little pieces. And so it's just gonna be a pain if you had to like individually put them down. I thought it'd be easier to have them all set up by themselves so that you can glue them down at the same time. Now you'll notice I'm using stick glue for this. So use stick glue for the tops of your tulips. The other thing you're gonna wanna use stick glue for are your windows and your one door. Now I did this on purpose as well. I made it so that these pieces can be glued right together before you even start, and they should fit beautifully, like just nicely together, so that you don't have to worry about, just putting the white right behind that, which can be a little bit of a pain. So it's glued together. So what you're going to layer on first on all of these, if you have a grass piece, you're going to put the grass piece on first. You can see I'm using hot glue for this, and I'm going to put it right at my score line. So your score line should be right there at the edge. And if you're nervous about it, you can go ahead and press it down like this, okay? That way you make sure that it's going to line up beautifully there. The next piece you're gonna put on is your door. And I'm gonna put that right at the bottom there. Okay. The next is you have a top window. And this is the same size window that you have on all the rest of your pieces. So just line that up right above, just like that, okay? Cute, right? Okay, next you have your tulip pieces. Now, I have laid these out in such a way that you should be able to put your bunny really cute right here. And I am gonna use a pop dot for the bunny. So I'm just laying this out so I can get a feel for it. What I'm gonna tell you to do is use both types of glue. So when I say use both types of glue, I mean this skinny little piece is so skinny that you have to put some regular stick glue on it. And then I actually like to put a dab of hot glue right in the tulip part. And then I will stick it down, and that should hold it in place. That area is so tiny. It is so tiny that if you don't do that, it will just, it'll come up, okay? So you're gonna do this to all your tulip pieces. Put a little bit of stick glue on it, and you can stick glue the top too if you want. I've just been finding that if I put the little bit of hot glue on it, it holds so much better, and it keeps that stick glue down so that it has time to glue to it, okay? So you should have 2 to 3 tulips on every piece. And I just think it makes it look like this darling little spring garden. All right, okay, now here's your bunny. I am gonna use pop dots on this bunny. And if you wanted to ink up your bunny, you totally could, and that would really help let it, you know, stick out and become a focal point. But I'm not going to do that today. I actually rarely ink things. I think it looks so pretty, but I just rarely do it. Okay, so there's my bunny. Okay, so let's put this thing together. I know if you're doing this with me, you're gonna pause it here and you are going to lay out your other pieces. It's made exactly the same way. This is just like a fun, you know, crafting moment, because it's really fun to lay everything out and then put it all together, okay? So let's put together the bottom of our house first. We're gonna use our score lines, and these are very, very, very skinny here, especially on this first part, but that's okay. And go ahead and start folding on those lines like that. Okay, I'm gonna start with the side pieces here, and I'm using hot glue for this. I want everything to glue really nicely together, so actually I'm gonna lay it flat here. So we're gonna get this other side on next. We're basically building a box here. Okay, so now when you fold it around, you can glue this on first, or you can glue the bottoms on first. It's your choice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and glue these bottoms on just because I can get a good hold on it right here. And then as I pull it around, it should be really easy to glue down the back of this. Okay, so now it's just closing up the box here. So we're gonna glue down your tabbed sides. And you saw that I actually haven't put glue on this front area. So once this is dried and I'm holding on to it, I'm going to put a little glue on that front area. All right, bottom of your house done. So now we're going to build the top pieces. All right, so what we're gonna start with is this piece. This is the bottom of it right here. Go ahead and fold all of your lines. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing here. Let's go ahead and glue the sides together. Okay, and once you have that together, you can now glue it together or glue the bottom. I'm gonna once again glue the bottom first. And then you can see that it gets pretty easy. You just are gluing all of these back pieces together. Okay, so now I've got these roof pieces. Don't worry if the two top roof pieces do not touch. You're gonna have that covered by your roof anyway. The point is just to give it a structural, a bit of structure to make sure that the roof can go on. Okay, so you can see I've finished this piece. What I'm gonna do now is go ahead and put that roof on. I've done mine in pink. You can do yours in purple, green, whatever color you want on top. Now we're gonna glue these pieces together, and you can see you get this fantastic tower piece. That's why you have this little scallop railing. So just go ahead and glue this into place. Okay, now you've got this scallop railing, and I've got little score lines in it. So you can see if you just press on it, you should find those score lines. Do you see that? So I'm actually going to add it right here to the top. It's so great because it'll glue and it will hide all of your mistakes, which you want it to. So actually, if you put the glue line right directly on the house, and you'll notice I'm not using the front of this, I'm using one of the side pieces or the middle pieces. That way I don't see that tab when I go all the way around. Isn't that cute? So what you're going to do is just glue it all the way around. Okay, that's it. Doesn't that clean that up nicely? And you really get a sense of just how big and pretty this is. Isn't that lovely? If you are looking for my free files, I send them out every Tuesday to my Silhouette VIP group. But the group is totally free. You can join at karinagardner.com and click on VIP, or you can click on my profile link. And I hope to see you there, and I hope you are making with me.